Paula from Chic Emporium, and today's project is these two little, I don't know what you might, plant stands perhaps, that came into the shop a couple of weeks ago. They're very little, very black, a bit too shiny for me, and I'd like to make them look a little bit more ornate. So, as promised, I now have paper clay in stock, so I'm going to show you how to use the moulds to make them look a bit more aged and a bit more interesting. I've chosen two colours, Parker and Songbird, and I'm going to do my usual crackle job because I'm really quite in love with crackle. So I'm going to set up and start doing the moulds, and when I'm sort of through the process I'm going to show you how to do it, so I'll come back then. Alright. Right, I'm going to show you how to do this. This is quite cold, I haven't had it in the fridge, but it's quite hard, so I've just torn a piece off. These are literally the first attempts that I have done with this kind of clay. If you remember from a previous video, I had a go at air dry clay and it didn't work as well, and it took ages, and it was because it was kind of too wet. This is quite dry, so you need to manipulate it for a little bit, not for ages, but you've got to get it like you would with dough, soften it up a bit, get it warm. So I've got quite a sort of fat round shape, as you can see, because I'm cutting out these because I want these to go on the side of my piece. So it's roughly the shape, and what I'm going to do is use my thumb to make sure it fills all of the pointy bits of the flower shape. So I'm just pushing it down. So now obviously it's still too fat, so I'm going to use my thumb, the heel of my thumb, to scrape it off and put that there. I shall use that bit in a minute, there won't be any wastage. So I'm just using my thumb to scrape off from the middle out all the way round, because what I'm aiming for is a flattish surface so that I can stick it on my piece of furniture. So we're nearly there. It's as quick as that. Okay. Now if I scrape too much I could obviously stick a bit back on, but then as soon as it's finished, as soon as I've done that, I can literally peel it back and look, it's done. As quick as that. Now I like all the little bits and pieces, I just think it makes it look more authentically old, and there's a little crack in it as well, but again, authentically old. So I'm going to carry on and prepare all of my bits of clay to decorate my bit, and then I'm going to stick them on with a wood glue, just literally spreading a wood glue on before we go on to the next stage of painting. Alright, thanks. Right, so as you can see I've put these moulds all around here, and I've laid them down to have gravity help me from them sliding off while the glue's in place, but they're already going off quite well. I think they're going to look great once they're done. I've had to be careful to make sure that the drawer is still clear, but the next stage is for me to give a solid coat of the Parker green all over, including going over all of the moulds that I've created. So, and then I'm going to give it a whole layer of crackle glaze, which you've seen me do lots of times before, so we'll come back when I'm at the stage of putting the next colour on. Alright, thanks. 2, 3. Right, a new day. Now I'm doing something different today to show you. I was originally going to put Songbird over the top, but I love the green so much that I've decided on a different technique that I'm going to show you. So I have put, as I said, a whole coat of crackle glaze over all of it, and then I've gone back in with another coat of the same colour, and then I've dried it off, and this is what the effect that we're going to get. Look at it. So I just applied this paint using a sponge and quickly, not worrying too much about getting in all the nooks and crannies, because obviously we're talking about the same colour. So literally you can see where you've gone because the crackle glaze is shiny, and this is obviously then making it dull. And it gives a really nice stone effect, which I'm really liking. Right, I'm on the last stage. I've done on this one a little bit of white wax with a bristle brush, and I'm going to show you how I do it. So I'm literally just dabbing it all round. Yeah, I just wanted to make the moulds that I've done pop out a little bit, so it was either go dark or go light, so I've done a lot of dark lately, so I thought I'd try a bit of white. Now as you can see, it's quite white, but what I'm going to do is, once I've got it over it, is use my rag to wipe it back, get off the excess like so, and then the white's just dipping into the cracks, which is quite effective. So I've been working in layers on that, just adding and taking away, and then when I'm happy with that the white has gone right into the grooves, I've used a tiny brush to just bring back some of the green, because it's smudged over it, so still got my green. I'm just bringing back some of the top of the green so it doesn't look so grey, and that's how I achieved the look on that one. And I'm going to just add a few little bits of white on the edges, on the bits on the side in exactly the same way, and then just bring back, so it blends in as subtle. I think you'll agree, looks quite cool. I'm really pleased with the stone effect. Right, so I shall just carry on, finish it all off, and then I'll join you when we're done. I'll see you in a bit. Right, all finished. All I did at the end to protect it was a coat of clear wax all over, and job done. I absolutely love them. I love this effect of the sort of stone that's going on. I love the moulds that have transformed it from a really boring square kind of piece of furniture into something now that's got loads of interest. The white wax has just added a little bit of extra to it as well. So all in, a success. Thanks for watching, hope you'll have a go and see you the next time.